This is the F-150 Raptor. Whew. Whew. And this is Baja mode. And I've got one problem, really. And it's not Baja mode. It's that most people who are gonna buy this truck are never gonna do this. Woo! The F-150 Raptor boasts impressive engineering, but it's not cheap. For 2022, the base price is $70,000. And this particular 2021 has the Raptor 37-inch performance package, which means it has a different frame from the regular Raptor. And that truck has an even tougher frame than a regular F-150, so technically, this is a next level Raptor. And with the F-150 Raptor R on the way, probably with the supercharged Voodoo engine, there's going to be a next level Raptor. And with this test vehicle at over $82,000, you're looking at even more than that for the R. Now it has a bunch of different modes. You've got snow mode, mud mode, you've got normal mode, but really the only mode that you want is Baja mode, because you can do this at a fairly high rate of speed. I'm going down this fairly terrible road at about 30 miles an hour here, and when I hit something like this, the amazing Fox shocks, they just kind of soak it all up. I'm doing things in a truck that you can't do as easily in other trucks without spending a ton of money on modifications. And one of the reasons I can do this so easily is because this has the optional 37-inch wheel and tire package. And I've got a little over 13 inches of ground clearance, which is a lot. Not only am I going over these ridiculous bumps, but the ride quality is actually shockingly good. I felt a far worse ride in more expensive trucks, shall we say, than this. This is where this truck absolutely excels, is doing this. Oh man, you can just put this anywhere and it just soaks up these horrendous bumps. And I know I'm not pushing it nearly to its capabilities because, hey, this isn't my truck and I'm not a professional off-roader. Go ahead and flame me in the comments. To me, this is really impressive, and that's what you're getting in this truck. I've got the exhaust in Baja mode. Oh. Yeah, that sounds really good. It actually sounds like a musical instrument to me. And in fact, that is something that Ford kind of developed. So there's something called a trombone in the exhaust. It's this little loop that makes the exhaust an equal length, and it gives it that really nice sound. This is one of the nicest sounding V6s I think I've heard. And this is a valved exhaust, so it's a little bit quiet inside, but outside it sounds really good. And I've got it in Baja mode right now, of course, which gives you the most sound. I'm also in sport mode. So it's amazing to me that in this world of pretty quick pickup trucks, the Lightning is quicker, that this is 450 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque, and it feels quick, but it's not brutally fast. And there's so many cars nowadays that are brutally fast that we've sort of gotten used to this ridiculous amount of power that all these trucks have. Like the TRX, for example, has about 700. And so the Raptor R is coming out probably later this year, which is going to have, I'm guessing, the GT500 engine, the Predator, which in the GT500 is at 760. The ride quality is really good on road. There's a couple different modes you can put it in. I've got it in normal right now. You can also put it in sport, and of course Baja, which really stiffens it up. But when you're on the pavement, there's no need for that, and I think the ride quality is right on the money. It just sort of takes out all the harsh edges. Steering feel is really good in here. I sort of like what Ford has been doing lately. There's a lot of feedback, and don't even ask about fuel economy. I've been getting about 10 off-road. I think in the city I was getting about 12. This is definitely not an economical vehicle at all. If you're trying to decide between this and the Bronco Raptor, there's a couple things to consider. The Bronco, of course, is a soft top, and it's pretty difficult to get a hard top now, as I understand it. This, of course, is completely enclosed, so this is gonna keep the dust out a little better. It's definitely a quieter experience inside. You can lock your valuables inside the cabin, and this is a significantly longer wheelbase, and this is a bigger truck than the Bronco. The Bronco is a pretty big truck in terms of height. This is bigger, and this has got a longer wheelbase, and that makes it a little bit easier to drive quickly on terrible roads like this, and this is sort of what this is designed for. As good as this Raptor is off-road, in the city, it's got a couple of pretty big shortcomings. This is the first one. It's absolutely massive. At 96 inches, this is about 16 inches wider than a regular F-150. And this is almost 233 inches long, and the turning circle is terrible. Ford doesn't even publish it, but it's somewhere over 47 feet. Also, the gas mileage is terrible. I've been getting 10 to 12 miles a gallon. If that doesn't matter to you, let's talk about the interior. I already made a video on the F-150 Tremor. The interior, of course, is quite similar. The Raptor has slightly more premium materials, Alcantara in the seats. The back seat is huge, lots of storage back here. You could even take a nap if you wanted to, and there is a cool sliding rear window so you can get into the bed. If you want to see full details, go check out that Tremor video. This truck is a little bit of a conundrum to me. Off-road, it is wildly impressive. The engineering that went into the chassis and drivetrain in here makes it basically a Baja truck that you can drive home, to the restaurant, and to work. And in many ways, this is really Ford's flagship product. It looks angry, it looks aggressive, and with the 37-inch wheel and tire package, it looks even more aggressive and even more ridiculous, and I really dig it. But it's huge, and it's not very city-friendly. It doesn't really fit in my garage, it barely fits in my driveway, and it's pretty expensive. And at 82 grand, we're not even talking taxes, potential dealer markup. You're looking at a truck that could very feasibly be over $100,000, and that makes it basically something just for rich folks. It's true, but really you are paying for Ford's best engineering, and I guess that is kind of difficult to put a price on. Well, actually the price is $82,000. But what is a shame is that most people are really not going to use the capabilities of this truck to its fullest. To me, that is a bit of a shame. So if you do get one of these, promise me you're gonna go take it off-road. My name is Eric. There's another video over here. Thanks for watching.